COVID-19 elbow bump.
What's up, Magoo?
Go to
Well, hey, this has been a very, very trying week for a lot of people. And
say that again.
It's good to see
you. Man, likewise.
Well, today...
You healthy?
Well, right now I'm doing good. Well, today what we're going to talk about is the police state.
Man, it's going on everywhere.
It's going on everywhere, worldwide. And we'll look into some of these stories, and it's going to make you scratch your head and say, are these the times that I'm living in? But we'll get more into it after this message.
Yeah, first, we're going to show you how to go get fit. Please do.
They don't know, but you know, and I know how much I love you. Oh, I love you, yeah. And it may not show, I know, sure, but I'm thinking of you.
We're back.
All right. So, hey, thanks for those who already grabbed a shirt and support it. But anyway, I told you.
We do. Go get you one if you didn't.
We're going to talk about the police state. Now, many people know that there's a lot of conspiracy theories that were out there. It started about 20 years ago where, they were saying this about 9/11 or that about this conspiracy. Every time something happened, everybody yelled the police state. But a lot of that has been proven true. So a lot of those guys who were seen as tinfoil hats, or maybe they had some type of something wrong with them, there's a lot of things that they were saying were coming true. I mean, looking at this virus, there is. Do you know anything about Indian society?
Not too much about it, but I did go over the what was trending on Twitter, and that was kind of Mike. It was kind of like a scene from the 60s or 50s and 60s from here when the police were using the water hoses, squirting down African Americans.
Yeah, now, you see those cars zooming here and there, and you really don't know what's going on. You just know there's a lot of people there, but do you know that they still have what's called like a caste system where if you're born poor, there's very little chance of you moving up the ladder and making a better life for yourself. So they have really a hyper peasant system that is like on steroids. But I think even in those conditions under that society, this next story is pretty despicable. According to India, officials in India accept fault after video emerged of workers being sprayed with disinfectant. You see that story?
Yeah, they said disinfectant, bleach. I'm like, that's not safe. Looking at the footage, no one had nothing covering their nose, their eyes, their mouth. So that is just inhumane. Like, seriously.
Wow.
Squirting down with bleach and.
Now, their president is President Modi. He came in the office a few years ago. I've seen some questionable things under his administration. The district magistrate of Bareilly in Uttar Pradesh, India, ordered action against officials who sprayed the group of migrant workers with bleach. The chief fire officer then said that the chemical solution was intended for buses, not people. So the people who came in to help them run their lower class jobs, keep their society moving, they promptly, for their help, got sprayed with some bleach. So that's the world we're living in right now, Goo.
That is kind of jacked.
Some more comments here. Kanwardeep Singh on Twitter said, "Who are you trying to kill, Corona or humans? Migrant laborers and their families were forced to take bath in chemical solution upon their entry in Bareilly." So just as they come in, they're probably optimistic about their job prospects in that town, and first experience in town is get sprayed with some bleach. Any thoughts on that? What do you think on that?
Like I said before, that's inhumane. I didn't know they was getting down like that. Kind of reminded me like 60s, 50s, when there was segregation, when black people was getting squirted down and ran down with water hoses.
Now Gandhi, he was an Indian guy, right? He's one.
Yeah.
He's known for fighting against a lot of those injustices and oppression. Shame on these guys.
Not a nice
They're kind of making their fellow countryman Gandhi look pretty bad here, don't you say?
Yeah.
Anyways, what do you got for video of the week?
Hey, this week, tosses on Desmond J. Last night.
Desmond J. Video of the week.
The night. Last night. I was downtown last night. Desmond J. Last night. I was downtown last night. I was downtown last night. We were downtown last night. She was downtown last night. Yeah, he was downtown last night. We were downtown last night. I was downtown last night. I was downtown last night. I was downtown last night. Yo, I was downtown last night. I was downtown last night. We were downtown last night. She was downtown last night. We were downtown last night. We were downtown last night. I was downtown last night. I was downtown last night. I knew that pussy didn't really wanna meet up and fight. I was downtown on the third. Trunk sitting on the curb, giving everyone a bird. I be downtown in all black. Tell that motherfucker right there to get back. I be downtown spitting that info facts. Half the shit I'm spitting, y'all niggas be whack. I be downtown on the 15th for another show, about to spit some more. I be downtown, I make it hard for you to eat. Juicy gets with me, I'm hard to defeat. I was downtown trying to stack my dollars. If it don't make sense to bring change, I'll holler. And if it's all about the cream, my nigga, they keep it cool. The dudes with attitudes around me ready to prove. I went downtown, then I went to after party. Before I left, I hit the bug carted. I be downtown trying to keep shit started. Have you niggas in the way, y'all shit sound retarded. I be downtown trying to feed my family. I ain't singing since last year, like the shit you do is annually. I be downtown, look, I know you can't stand me. Now let's talk it out, look, you know where I am, B. I was downtown last night. I was downtown last night. We were downtown last night. She was downtown last night. Yeah, he was downtown last night. We were downtown last night. I was downtown last night. I was downtown last night. I was downtown last night. Yo, I was downtown last night. I was downtown last night. We were downtown last night. She was downtown last night. We were downtown last night. We were downtown last night. I was downtown last night.
Hello, iiTTCAST. Hello. Hello, iiTTCAST. I hope you guys are enjoying the show today. Again, Ali Saleh with Strong Family Financial. I wanted to give you guys a heads up with our organization. As I've shared before, WD3 is an agent of ours, and he's got this great show here, but we offer whole life insurance. If you are looking for a whole life insurance plan or a final expense plan for you or someone you care about, a mother, a father, someone in retirement years, give WD3 a call and let us get you taken care of. Now you guys go out and have a great day.
That was Desmond J. Last night, brought to you by Strong Family Insurance, Life Insurance.
All right. Appreciate you sharing that with us. Desmond J, keep doing your thing. And all the guys at Strong Family, hey, this is a pretty tough time, but you guys are really fighting through and trying to make sure folks are getting taken care of. And
Big ups on you guys still being able to work during.
Well, it was categorized as an essential business. So for right now, we're pushing through, but shout out to those guys over there, Strong Family. Now, story number 2. Story 1 was horrible. That was one of our worst stories we've seen in a while. I think something like that happened in during the 1% protests. Remember back in people in Berkeley or something sprayed some water hoses on them. You remember that?
Yeah.
But nothing as bad as the bleach. But that was pretty bad. All right, no. Story number 2 According to coronavirus on Twitter, now this has been a pretty popular, probably the most popular Twitter page so far in this year.
There's nothing else going on in the world.
750,000 global cases of coronavirus and counting. We were on the story since the very beginning.
Since the beginning.
And this thing has grown a lot faster than even I could have imagined. When we first started reporting on this, I thought maybe, this is something to keep an eye on, but this is taking over the world. And I was talking to my dad earlier today. He was like, 75 years on this earth, I've never seen anything like this. So
that says a lot.
That does say a lot. So according to the story, the total number of global cases has passed 750,000, including more than 37,000 fatalities. Over 164,000 patients are reported to have recovered. Get the latest updates from around the world. Now, according to U.S. has tested more than 1 million people. Italy has seen a continuous decrease in cases since March 26. That's good news. Spain confirms drastic rise in cases. This is not so good. UK announces plans to repatriate stranded Britons. Russia closes borders and places Moscow in quarantine. So that's a pretty big city being placed under quarantine, Moscow, Russia. Folks, just take care of each other out there. Olympics rescheduled for July 23rd, 2021. So the every 4-year model of the Olympics is out of the water.
I heard them saying they got a date for 2021 already, though.
Yeah, summer 2021. So that, I don't know,
the
there's
Olympics
a lot of
just got offset. I'd rather them wait another 4 years. But.
Well, Australia surpasses 4,000 cases. Zimbabwe enters a 21-day lockdown. So Zimbabwe is a economy that just recovered maybe a decade ago from hyperinflation, which wrecked the economy, and they're just now recovering, and now they are locking things down for 21 days. So
that's jacked up.
That's probably going to crush their economy, and they're probably going to see riots in the street and revolution. That's kind of what happens in these times. I've watched a movie or two. Information with WHO and health agencies. Information from journalists, health experts, epidemiologists, and more. So let's see a couple comments on this before we get to our New Oklahoma vibes. Let's see, 700. So yeah, 36,000 deaths around the world. Guys, just anyway. So New Oklahoma vibes, you're gonna be.
We got something new for you. New Oklahoma vibes today. We got a special guest in the studio. Word from our sponsors first. We'll be right back with KG, one half of Push Gang ENT.
All right, we'll be right back with KG, one half of Push Gang.
Hurry up. I said you could. Oh, shit, right there, back there. You too, hurry up.
I'm my best.
What's good with you, KG?
Not a damn thing, Dr. Ball. How you doing, though?
Nothing new, huh?
Yeah, man.
How the coronavirus treating you?
Man, fucked up. I ain't got it, but God, dog biscuits. It's out here, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm dapping people up by the feet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah, no good. I ain't even that. I'm down the kid and play house party. You know what I'm down there kicking them by the feet with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling no offense to you either, nobody. You got to stay safe and take care of yourself out here, man.
It's been
It's real.
Been a while since we talked last year, and you guys had some stuff lined up, and then, you had the South by Southwest lined up and everything, and the coronavirus hit, the COVID-19 hit. Seemed like the rest of the world, because it like business as usual in Tulsa up until a couple of days ago.
Right on.
The rest of the world, where you guys had some other business going on.
Right. It shut down everything, man. Like,
so,
no bars open, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I ain't never think Walmart to close. That motherfucker even got a curfew.
So
You know what I'm saying?
how's Push Game pushing?
Man, you know, shit, man, you know, still got jobs, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So you're an essential.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's essential. It's essential.
You're an essential
right,
person,
man,
an
you know what I'm saying?
essential
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
citizen of the
The
world.
money don't sleep, man. It just get sick sometimes. That's all, you know. So you
I
gotta
heard
find a
about
way.
I heard about people talking about washing their money too because of the COVID-19.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm shocked. I
People
ain't got
not
my
touching
gloves
people,
on.
but you know,
Yeah,
money
the gloves in the
exchanges
car.
a lot of hands.
Yeah. Then, you know, like I say, you know, you got the kids out of school, and, you know, certain neighborhoods, they don't take it, you know, as serious and just think like, you know, it's just another. You
Man,
know,
what
it's
about you?
just
Do you take it serious?
Yeah, I take everything serious, you know, including the lie. You know,
I mean,
if you
so
tell me something, I'm
Are
gonna
you
take
one
it
of the
serious.
conspiracy theorists? Or?
I'm an open-minded person, you know what I'm saying? I'm open
Well
to,
said.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I
Open-minded.
you know, I put it like this, I believe half of what I see and none of what I hear, but, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I tell
I'm blind, so how you think I feel?
I mean, you know, I tell the police officers all the time, man, like, I'm
Everybody
innocent
see
until
nothing, so
proven
I
guilty.
don't
You
know
know what
what
I'm saying?
to
We all
believe.
innocent until proven guilty, but, you know, some people got their own assumptions.
That's what's up. I dig that. So, from what we know, there's about another month or two of this going on. So, what does PGE got planned to get through it? You got, I know, so the weekend you guys had a barbecue. Wasn't really too much going on social distancing.
I mean, you know, we prayed over there, you know what I'm saying? We prayed over there in our food, you know what I'm saying? God got us sometimes. Not all the time, you stop playing. We not, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, as long as you already taking care of yourself, you know, I say it for the people too, you know, and for the youth, mostly, like, as long as you taking care of yourself and you taking your vitamins and you already building your immune system, you don't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying? I don't get sick like that. Like, most I get is a headache and I take a nap, you know what I'm saying? But, like, as long as you taking your vitamins and, you know what I'm saying, you've been taking your vitamins. Don't start doing it now that we got this, you know what I'm saying, this epidemic going through, because, you know, I've noticed, like, every 100 years we going through, you know, this new virus, you know what I'm saying? We went through tuberculosis. No, every 100 years, if you look back at it, it's like we went through tuberculosis. We done got measles and smallpox, and, you know, it's like, and every time it's when the world is in chaos with itself, and it's like, you know, I do my homework. See me, you know.
Well, I watch movies,
Exactly,
so I know the Lord ain't in it because we ain't. Our president is not black anymore, and in the movies,
They always say
in the
black.
world,
Well, I mean, shit. After
the
he
president
left,
is
you know
black.
what I mean? Like, after he left, it's been nothing. We done lost a lot, including Kobe. And that's not even funny, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit that we didn't think would come to pass, or even just happen to even happen, to just, like, we're in a time of wake-up call right now. It's a time to wake up and take everything serious. I don't care if they lying, you take that serious, so now next time you know how, you know what I'm saying, to handle that person as well, because, you know, like, this COVID-19 thing to me is like my 7th grade teacher. You know, she once told everybody in the class, I'm gonna start on this side of the room, and by the time I get over to this person, probably what I even told them with this information ain't gonna probably be the same. So therefore, you got he say, she say, and everybody talking about something that they don't understand.
Yeah.
And so therefore, people feel what they can't conquer and hate what they don't understand. So it causes them to go buy toilet paper, and, you know, all this other stuff. I mean, for the people that buy toilet paper like myself, I feel like when I die, we gonna all take a shit. So why not? Hey, yeah, ready. You know what I'm saying? But I can understand it too. But, you know, it just, you know, you can't take everything to the skin like that, folks. You know what I'm saying? You gotta use your head sometimes and think and see it through. That's how I feel about it. And get your money.
Well, yeah, so that you heard of New Oklahoma Vibes and iiTTCAST from iiTTCAST, PGE. That's right, though. It's KG. That's one half.
Hey, shit, look us up on our platforms. We're on
All
You know what I'm
platforms.
saying? Push Game, spell shit together. PUSHGANG. Shout out my brother G. You know, he's somewhere in the cut. He always with me. You know what I'm saying? We just cooling right now, you know.
Hopefully they got some new projects that
Yeah,
will come out after we.
We still recording, if
Quarantine.
anything. We still recording, you know what I'm saying? Playpen still open. You gotta come through with your gloves on, your quarantine suit. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Dig through
boys,
the toy
ready.
box.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Just keep your lifestyle on you right about now. Keep, you know, I feel like a lot of stinking people make this shit come. A lot of people don't wash their head. Wash your head thoroughly, folks. And brush your teeth.
And once again, this is brought to you by Mind, Body, and Vibes in Oklahoma City.
Good look, bro. That shit was tight. Talk my shit. Damn, dude.
You're back.
Yes. You know, shout
Hope you
out
didn't
to
bring nothing back with you.
shout out to the Push Gang. You know, those guys grinding. Always local talent. We always support local talent. Hey, those guys always are good to the show, and they always
Your
support the
sound
show.
ain't local.
And
I'll give y'all that.
you know, definitely we can't wait to get caught up to Wuhan. Now, you guys know that Wuhan, China, is where a lot of the publicity. I wouldn't say it's where it started.
You
There's
was
controversy.
trying some karate moves on me.
Well, I didn't. I'm not trained in the Wuhan style, but I will do the Wuhan shake. And anyway, it says here on Twitter, according to Late Night on Twitter, it says, "Can life return to normal in Wuhan?"
Can it? We all hope.
All right, so China's Hubei province said it will allow transportation to resume for the city of Wuhan over the city where coronavirus first emerged last December. What will life be like is the question here. So, you know, there's a lot of controversy on where this thing started. Some say in a laboratory in North Carolina. Some say a bat was eaten by a guy, or a guy ate a bat. I don't know. But some say it started in Wuhan, but this is where a lot of the publicity in China, and a lot of people don't even believe the numbers. They think that, I heard a stat that said there's 21 million less cell phone users registered in China for this month.
Wow.
So if they say that the cases are going down, where are these people? Where are these people coming from? So where are they going to? I doubt if 21 million people in China were going to give up their cell phones or got to pay their bills. So maybe there's just a fair amount of, like Donald Trump wanted to do, just kind of like, hey, just start the economy back on a timeline and say, let's just go. And there's a lot of people who say, hold on, you know, I was watching a press conference. Very rarely do you see a president speaking and an expert right behind him that is brought on by him is disagreeing with what he's saying. So there's a fair amount of theater going along with this dance from the right and the left, and who believes that, the medical side versus the economy. I think this whole thing is planned, and I think there's a lot of engineered crisis going on. But that's just me. Do your own research. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But what do you got for TikTok?
Hey, look like Chris Brown lost his mind, man. He was doing a little bit of TikTok quarantine type.
No, I'm good.
Man, he was on a ride or something.
Looks like Lil Wayne's roof. Anyway, well, I haven't saw. It's just been kind of a slow week, but you know, guys, keep supporting
like
the show.
I said, it just now caught up to Tulsa for us to actually slow down. It looked like for the last 3-4 weeks since it cracked, like Oklahoma was immune to it.
Yeah, but once it started, man,
it finally started to catch up to us, man.
This is really one of those times when, hey, shout out to the Push Gang and those guys. Make sure you check them out.
PGE.
They're bringing music out right here from the Tulsa area. I was watching one of their videos the other day. Like, you know, these guys are really, really putting some good work out there. Hey, and
shout out to all the other artists in Oklahoma working during this quarantine, not letting us get you down, putting that pen to the pad, and using your electronics or your brain and whatnot, and keep pushing, keep doing what you do.
Well, this is also a good time to catch up on other episodes of the iiTTCAST. We've had many artists that we've featured on this show, and I guarantee you, if you see some of those videos, it's like you've seen them for the first time because they're fresh, new, young artists. Now, do you have any subscribers or anybody you want to do shout-outs?
Actually, we haven't had any really nothing new going on. Everybody's been affected by this virus. Literally, everything on YouTube has been pretty much pertaining to that.
Yeah, well, I'll say shout out to
we got a wow from a DK Borba. Not sure what they were saying wow to, but
well, hey, you know,
so we
that
said
they
or
were-
something that we covered during that episode, last week's episode, made them go wow.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Brassie's Plum TV. Brassie's always
P?
out there running the comments and getting, pumping up the show. Big shout out to Nikki Perez, big supporter of the show, keeps things going. Big shout out to all the people out there in California that are big supporters of the show. Charlotte,
West Coast,
Janelle, you guys are out there
East
doing a great
Coast,
job promoting the
and
show.
everywhere in the middle.
And hey, thank you for trending it with the iiTTCAST. I'm your host, WD3. It's my
Magoo.
co-host, Magoo.
3 O's.
3
1,
O's.
2, and 3.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.